Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Howdy's Hulia Hangout. My name is Dom. We are going to recap everything that happened, and there was a lot of stuff that happened on Raw. We are going to go through it all for you right after this. Well, okie dokie, let's get straight into it. So, if there was a QR code that popped up, I've got it all on my system here. Let's get it up. That's a weird thing to say to you guys. It's 2:22 in the afternoon here on a Monday. It's certainly a weird thing for me to say. But anyway, hopefully you guys are good, and thank you for watching all the videos. QR code, that was the point. QR code is there if you want to do your own research. That QR code will take you to a delightfully named WWE.com website, Flesh of Uni Year, which if you mess that around, if you wind it all up and wind all the letters up, it spells Firefly Funhouse, which is exciting because there are a bunch of teasers at the potential return of the Firefly Funhouse puppets in these videos and things that come up this time. This will take you to that. There is, obviously, it's quite small, so if you squint, you can see an ad blocker at the top there. You can see mandates. You can see shatter. You can see the 17th of June, of course, that tip the archive. The monitors, which is an audio thing. Recapitulation, which we've covered as well. And interruption. We're going to focus on a couple of these today. Of course, some of those have been covered before. We're going to focus on mandates first. Then we're going to look at shatter. And then we're going to look at the monitors. Audio. So, first off, oh yeah, and also the ad blocker, because the ad blocker is quite funny, because if you click on that, guys, you'll get this. That's right. That's right. You get a Firefly Funhouse link to, or a tease of Rambling Rabbit, again confirming the Firefly Funhouse sort of link here. So you can get some Rambling Rabbit goodies. Probably something WWE will put up at some point. So let's go into this. So the mandates video is this. I will bring that up. Now, this is the first time I'm watching these. For a change, I thought I'd react to them sort of live. Obviously, I don't stay up till 2 in the morning anymore. Dan sometimes does on the channel, but I don't do that because I work as a counselor and I have other things to do. So let's, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing all this for. Disco moves. Let's go into the video that comes up if you click on the mandates thing. Let's organize it. There we go. Let's click on this. This is the mandates video. Feels very 70s, doesn't it? Very 70s and 80s kind of infomercial. The day of the destruction is imminent. The words of the bread can guide you to safety if you are willing to listen. Are you willing to listen? Acceptance. Your fate lies in your hands. You can save yourself. Can we save ourselves? This feels like a Chris Jericho Y2J thing. His arms are wide open. Howdy's arms are wide open for us, guys. Which, again, is a weird thing. Out of context, is a weird thing to say. You are bound. That's scary. Open your eyes. You are bound. You are believing lies. You are consuming lies. This will be your trajectory until you refuse to accept it. So we gotta break away from the lies. Is what Uncle Howdy is saying here. The only way to correct a problem is to acknowledge its existence. Admit your transgressions. I will never admit my transgressions. The only way to correct a problem is to acknowledge its existence. Well, this is probably sound advice, yes. Repent and you shall be made whole. It's very religious. hide, of course. Again, very thematic of Bray Wyatt, very similar themes. On the day of reckoning, fire will fall on the just and unjust alike. You must remove yourself to avoid extinction. Will be toppled. Presence will be a sign of disbelief, a declaration of blasphemy. You hold the key to your own salvation. It's like tips for the end of the world, isn't it? A lot of that language, guys, makes me think we might be getting a Cody Rhodes feud. You know, we could be getting a Cody Rhodes feud. In the unfortunate event you have not taken the proper steps to avoid the massacre, follow these instructions. Tips for the end of the world. Do not beg for mercy. Mercy the buzzard. You were given ample time to save yourself when you refuse. Calamity is now inevitable. Accept your fate, for you may be reborn. With a newfound wisdom, nothing is ever final. We can always change. Do not fight. You chose this. You forced our hand. Which there as well. Do you hear? The shackles have fallen. You have been set free. The day of reckoning is at hand. That looks like Bray Wyatt to me, or the Uncle Howdy figure, that face there. That's the fun house. This is the fun house. That little glitch there. There's another one. There's that. That was the door. Who opened the door? The door of the fun house. That's Sister Abigail. Potentially Nikki Cross. Could be Alexa Bliss. I hope you find your freedom. Not too late to save yourself. And there is the video ending. So that was really interesting. Probably one of my favorite. I say this every week, every bloody day, don't I? But that was really in depth. Again, that sort of 60s, 70s vibe of like an instruction video. Really interesting stuff there from Uncle Howdy and co. An instruction video for the end of the world there with some glitches that maybe sort of a visual of, say, Bray Wyatt or an Uncle Howdy or a new character. So there was definitely a face in there. And of course, the fun house. And that is, you know, the Five of Funnels was in the video, and I think that could this mean that the Firefly Funhouse is coming back? I'd quite like to see Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy in the Funhouse. You know, I think that'd be a really clever idea. Personally, not everybody's going to agree with that, but that's what I think. You know, I'd be really into that. You know, from my own point of view. So that's the mandates one. The shatter. So going back to this here. So the shatter one. If you click on that once again, the URL is there. If you click on the URL, you get that. If you click on shatter, you get this image here. The circle was broken. They were let loose. No direction lost. But I found them. They are safe. Now let's take that to it. Let's take that banner off. Lost and confused, but I found them. They are safe now. They are free. They are real. This feels like Uncle Howdy talking to all of his potential puppets. You know, these characters. Your Dexter Loomis, your Joe Gacy, your Eric Rowan, you know, Nikki Cross, potentially Alexa Bliss. He's talking. The circle is broken. You know, everything is a circle. The circle is broken. So now, you know, everything's descending into chaos. This is what it feels like. The chaos, the end of the world, the massacre. This is what we're getting now. The circle is broken and they are free. We can be free too if we follow Uncle Howdy's rule. This is very cult-like, isn't it? Even just saying it makes me feel like a cult. But yes, so that's what we are getting here. They are free, leading us to believe, I imagine, to the Wyatt Six, to the people in the Wyatt Six, yeah, I'm very interested to see where this goes because again, Uncle Howdy is leading us to acceptance, to freedom through the chaos, and the chaos will presumably begin on June 17th. And with the return of Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six. Really, really good stuff. Really interesting as well was the audio here in monitors is, I've got that for you guys. Let me play that for you here as well. Let me play that.
The cave will be no more. The end of all things. A massacre is coming. Will be no more. The end of all things. A massacre is coming. Run and hide. Run and hide. Run and hide.
So that's interesting. Let me. I meant to pause it and play it again, but let's play it one more time. So this is Uncle Howdy talking, I guess, because Uncle Howdy would, when he was doing the weather report, he was doing all this. That's how he sounded. So I really hope we're not getting a robotic Uncle Howdy voice for promos. But maybe, maybe he doesn't speak when he's Uncle Howdy. He only speaks as Bo Dallas or Taylor Rotunda. But that is the Uncle Howdy voice from the weather promo, Bray Wyatt's last promo. So yeah, it's presumably Uncle Howdy talking. Let's play it again.
The cave will be no more. The end of all things. A massacre is coming. Run and hide. Run and hide. Run and hide.
It's really cool. Again, this is the stuff we saw in the journal. The journal entry is being updated. A massacre is coming. So this is Uncle Howdy talking to us now. Telling us to run and hide. Very cool point, but it does kind of make me a little bit concerned that we're maybe getting robotic voices, a bit like Kane's voice box. Hopefully, we don't get robotic voices from Uncle Howdy. So that is the audio. Very interestingly as well, that wasn't all we got. We also got Raw Talk. So there was a see you tonight message for Raw Talk, and this flashed up. Again, foreboding that not only we're getting the stuff in the QR code, but something else now. And so that was really interesting as well, because I don't think they've done anything on Raw Talk before, but we got this video, and this is prefaced. I know I think sometimes they copyright this stuff if it's shown, but I'm gonna show it, and we'll pause it regularly. But this was actually nice because the intro, I've cut some of the intro out. The intro is had CM Punk replaced again by Nikki Cross, by Alexa Bliss, by Sister Abigail. So CM Punk's face is not in here, but CM Punk's face was actually taken out in favor of Sister Abigail again, leading into this the Raw Talk teaser. Yeah. So bear with me a second. There you go. So that was my little note leading into this. Let's do the video. Yeah, so they definitely do copyright us on this. So I'll try and pause it. But yeah, there's the glitching there. There's the glitching bit there, which we've seen before. Let's hang on.
Together.
There's the Together Forever again. We have seen this before. I think this was Backlash. Did we see this? Or certainly before Backlash was the intro. Hang on a second. Let's have a look.
Forever.
I have shown you signs and wonders, yet you do not believe. So again, Uncle Howdy talking to us directly, kind of admonishing us for not believing in him, admonishing us for us not getting behind him. Here. I offered you hope, freedom from the pit of despair that our lives have become. You spit in my face. That's bleak, isn't it? I didn't spit in Uncle Howdy's face. Did you? Mock my family, so we're mocking. So again, this is Uncle Howdy. He's seeing all this social media stuff. He's seeing these videos. I've no doubt he's watching. I know he watches Wrestling Day, see wrestling. I know Wrestling Wizard as well. Of course, shout out to Wrestling Wizard. Insiders too. Maybe he watches this stuff. You know, I don't think we've mocked him. You know, certainly not recently. But people are on social media questioning my timing. This is something that we have caught criticism for on this channel, but also other people as well. You know, that the speeding, you know, we want it all now. We want this stuff quickly. We want it before June 17th. So Uncle Howdy is challenging us and questioning us here. I do love the way these videos are laid out, man. The Rob Fee's work and the team's work here. It's like a movie, like a horror movie or a thriller or something. I think it's really cool. One last chance. An opportunity to repent. Repent. We must repent for our sins. It feels very religious. I'm very interested to see how this comes across. It's like a cult thing, or is it going to be like Mordecai levels of weirdness? You know, the religious gimmick. You know, I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm interested. But my patience runs thin. Uncle Howdy is getting annoyed at us. There is a reckoning coming. Your belief is indifferent. Yeah. Doesn't matter whether we believe anyway, it's going to be inevitable. You will learn you are finite. It feels like he's talking to us, but also a potential character, you know, someone like Cody Rhodes could also be carrying Cross, I guess. And you shall all behold what we have become. So there's potential masks here, new masks again, that sort of weird, creepy mask in the background there. The idea as well is that these characters will undergo some kind of evolution. I'd like to see a different side of Dexter Lumis. I'd like to see a different side of Joe Gacy. You know, I think that's really interesting, and that will be fascinating if we do get to see that. So very, very exciting and very interesting that we're going to see different layers to these Wyatt Six, you know, Uncle Howdy characters. What's that last one? Did I miss? What's the last thing there? The massacre is coming. I can't catch it. I'm really sorry, guys. I feel determined. I'm not. I think it says massacre is coming. But or a massacre is coming. So there you go. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Once again, guys, we'll get. Obviously, you can go back and do this yourselves if you want. There is the QR code for you that will lead you to this, and then of course this sort of new website and the archive there. So there's other things that have been talked about, recapitulation. So the catch up, the shatter images there for you. We did cover that as well. Obviously, we talked about the mandates video, which we covered too, and then the audio, the sort of audio that's played, which is apparently played backwards, which again is Uncle Howdy talking to us in that robotic tone. There's also an interesting bit of sort of side stuff that someone has found. The hidden text in today's Uncle Howdy code leads to a YouTube video bringing a puppet to life from the National Theatre. That is apparently at the bottom of here, and I missed that in time for this video. So definitely going to highlight some of the text over the bottom there. But yeah, some lovely details. Once again, we got something really interesting which we haven't seen before. The Raw Talk stuff I thought was really cool and a nice touch there to have something else alongside the QR codes. But again, I wonder if this will be updated. This secret will be updated, and of course, a nice little touch having Rambling Rabbit in the ad blocker there. So the question is, that my big question is the Firefly Funhouse returning? That is my big thing from this, because there was Firefly Funhouse references in the glitches, in the videos. Go back and watch them if you want, because there was some Firefly Funhouse stuff, and of course Rambling Rabbit was hinted at there. So I like I say, I'm down for Bo Dallas in the Funhouse. I think I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, so that was the stuff from Raw. This has been the Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. The Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. I have had great fun recording these and watching those videos for the first time as well with you guys. Hopefully we don't get a copyright strike. I know I tried to pause it all and get it right this time. But yes, it's been lots of fun. Like I say, some nice details there. Go back, check out the QR code, check out that website. Check out which may or may not be updated, like the Archive Recovered website. Check out the details and have fun with it, because this is coming real soon. I have tentatively said I might join Dan for a live stream of Raw on the 17th of June, so I'd quite like to do that if I can, but well, I'll keep you posted, and obviously we'll probably have something for you. I'm away for the next 2 days, so if anything happens sort of Wednesday, Thursday, I might not get to it, but certainly Friday, SmackDown, and Saturday, I will probably have something for you. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. My name's Dom. This is Gimme a Whole Year. That was the Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. Once again, final time just to go through it for you guys to do your own research in case you missed it. There is the QR code. That will take you to here. That will take you to here. And there are certain things we've gone through today, like the shatter image that comes up, of course, the audio, which we covered earlier on, and then the Raw Talk. The Raw Talk tease. Again, see you tonight, which we covered. There was a Raw Talk. There was a video leading into Raw Talk, which was had CM Punk replaced by Sister Abigail, Nikki Cross or Alexa Bliss, and then of course the warning from Uncle Howdy that a massacre is coming and we need to run and hide. So yes, very interesting stuff, guys, coming out of Raw. This has been fun to do. I always appreciate your support on these videos. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Howdy's Whole Year Hangout, and I will see you in a few days. Take it easy. Oh yeah, we should always, as always, videos in tribute to Jody of the Insiders, as well as Bray. Thank you all for your support. As we've been a part of this community, it's been a pleasure. And obviously, we love Jody, we love the Insiders, we love Wrestling Days, we love the Wrestling Wizard, everybody involved. Thank you, to the people that have contributed, Draven and Capo, who, I've been following on Twitter and kind of getting, details from them. So thank you all so much for your support in pulling these videos together. Yeah, right, cool. I will see you guys. See you guys in a few days. Take it easy.